about my name change and my pronoun changes, and that was pretty much going forward at the age of 15. So I'm 21 now, and it's been a bit over 5 years since I've transitioned, and that has been an experience because I've basically grew up throughout my teens as a transgender person, and that has been pretty much an experience because I, for one, grew up in a household where it was fine if you were gay. Most people knew what that was, but they didn't know what trans meant. So I was pretty much the only resource of all resources for people to really get information and understand what that meant and where I was coming from, basically. So that meant that I was basically the go-to person, and that sucked because I didn't want to be the go-to person. I just wanted to be a person, which you should always do. You should always treat people as people and as a go-to person or a dictionary or some type of resource guide, because the internet is free and Google is free. So there you go. So growing up for me, I basically feel like I missed out on my teenage years because I was so focused on my transition and so heavily focused on everything about my transition that I didn't really get a chance to be a teenager, which kind of sucks. I remember feeling really dysphoric growing up and really so self-motivated to start testosterone as soon as possible, and I started at 17, and then by the time I started testosterone, I was like, okay, cool, let's get the top surgery. And I didn't really live out my teenage years, so that was kind of a bummer. Like, I had experiences as a teenager, like I went out with friends and like I had crushes and all those things, but I didn't really like get to do things. Like, I wasn't really going out much, I wasn't really interacting with people much, and that sucked. And I regret that. So I wish I had done that more in my teenage years. I also wish I was more vocal about what I wanted to do as a teenager. Like, I wish I had gone out more with friends, and I wish I had gone on adventures and gone on trips and did all those things, you know? Like, just regular things that teenagers experience. Like, I went to prom, yeah, but I went to prom just out of spite, really. And I feel like when I went to prom again with my partner before, that was an experience because I just felt like a person, and that was great. So yeah, it just didn't really feel like I was doing much for myself. I was doing everything so that I can transition the fastest way possible, which isn't the way to do it, really, in my opinion. I think you should take your time with transitioning. I think you should like generally spend time, whether that's a couple months or a couple years, just slowly easing into your transition if that is possible, if you are willing to be patient. Which I wasn't. I was not patient at all, and that really sucked. So yeah, but now that I'm an adult, by law at least, I am more willing to try new things. Like, I'm willing to go to new cities that I haven't been to before with friends, and just go to concerts and like try to find ways to enjoy myself in my youth, because I feel like I missed out on that part of my youth. And I'm only 21, but I hope that once this quarantine is over, that I can experience some more things in my youth and just have stories to share and people that I meet and new interests and new hobbies, and grow into the person I've always wanted to be. Because I always kind of looked at those like Tumblr boys back when I was younger and just was like, they're so cool and I want to be like that, and I want to, you know, skateboard and date the pretty person and be popular. So yeah, that's pretty much my experiences. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with a new video. Until next time.